Smack DVD wasn't out at that time.
Nah, they didn't come out until after my battle with Jay Mills had aired on MTV. That's what spawned the whole battle. That's why I don't know. I get left out of a lot of conversations. It was me and Jay Mills. Then it was Mook and Jay Mills. Then it was Loaded Lux and Mook. Then it was Miles and I started the fucking family tree. Let's talk about it. What do you want to say? Because you wasn't there. I don't remember you on that timeline.
What timeline you talking about?
The whole Smack, me, Mook,
I was.
Jay Mills.
Are you out your mind?
You wasn't there.
I was. You probably didn't know me, but I was there. I was young there.
You wasn't there.
I was there when Mook battled.
Where did he battle at? Right across from what? What store?
Don't matter. I was there. I was there. Hold on. I was there, and T-Rex battled on Casa there too, nigga. Who you talking to? I was there.
That was around the corner.
I was there.
On the basketball
I was
court.
there.
That wasn't in front of Jimmy Jazz when Murder Mook battled with Jay Mills.
Murder Mook.
We not on the same timeline.
Hold on. So
not on the same timeline.
Before you question me, get your timeline right. Cause I was there. I was there watching T-Rex and I was there. I saw Jay Mills and when they cause
you stuttering.
When Jay Mills and Mook battled, they shut it down. They had to shut it down. What was going on? I knew Smack. Smack had shot for Stack. What are you talking about? I was around. Are you dumb? Are you talking to me? I was right there. I was a kid. Bino, Stack Bono. I remember being there. I remember them shutting it down. And then T-Rex and motherfucker on Casa went, what are you talking about?
Mook battled Jay Mills on 125th, across the street from Jimmy Jazz. And Casa battled T-Rex on 145th, around the corner.
But why did they do that?
On the east, not on the west side. On the west side.
Why did they move the battle? Do you remember?
They shut it down from around
exactly.
125th.
I was there.
You wasn't there.
You mad because you want to convince me that you started off a tree, which I got to do my research. I don't know. I don't believe it.
I just gave you that. I
still don't believe it. If talking that like to me, I just
gave it to you.
I don't believe it.
Mook references me and Jay Mills battle and him and Jay Mills battle. You let it that walk for cheesecake. So yes, that battle was after me and Jay Mills battle. You didn't see Mook till after you see Ness and Mills.
So
and I'm Dot Mob. So what you got to say about that?
Dot Mob what now?
What do you mean? Yeah,
well,
now.
All right,
for the past year, I've been Dot Mob.
Those are my family. Let's slow down, chill.
Okay.
Don't bring them up. Them we're not gonna go there because
I'm not trying to use. I'm just trying to tell you what it is.
You trying to trick me into saying something about Dot Mob?
I'm just trying to tell you what it is. So before you say something goofy, that is my family.
First and foremost, slow down. Second of all, at the end of the day, your argument is being left out of the conversation. That's what the argument you just said.
Yeah.
I don't know. And that's a goofy argument.
It's not a goofy argument.
Because you left out because the impact was Jay Mills and Mook. That's why. That was the impact. You talking all that bullshit to me. That was the impact. All that shit before wasn't an impact, I guess.
It was an impact.
We saw it, but it wasn't an impact.
I'm going to tell you why it was an impact. Because Mook and Jay Mills, they both live in Harlem. If any given time they wanted to battle before my battle, they could have did it.
Okay. That makes sense. Keep going.
So they waited till our battle, me and Mills battle, and Puffy was the ring leader, and we came up with the guidelines to the battle rap etiquette. The 3 rounds, the 5 rounds sudden death. If you stumble, you lose. If you don't give a flawless performance, that type of. We gave the guidelines to the battle. We wasn't in front of a pool table. We did Fight Club did they battles in front of a pool table. This is things that we started.
Talk spicy.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Talk spicy.
I allow you. I allow you rebuttal, guy. You a good rebuttal. I allow that. I ain't gonna.
Nah. But shout out to those dudes.
But I get it.
I just get left out of the talk, and damn, give me my flowers. Don't wait till I'm dead. Give me my flowers.
Why do you think you left out
Ness
though?
Ness was around, huh?
Why do you think Ness was left out of the conversation though?
Because I'm not from New York. And there's always been this rivalry with New York, Philly, Chicago, and Detroit.
Does it
on everything? I'm not talking about rap, DJing, breaking, sound bombing, boxing, basketball, football. We have that rivalry. Chicago, Philly, New York, and Detroit.
Or could it be the fact that you can back the mic up a little bit? You just put it too close to your chest. Could it be the fact that when you did the band and stuff like that, and you was on the band, could it be the fact that you didn't take battle rap serious because you looked like you had a deal? So then all of a sudden, when by the conversation, it looked like when things start to go backwards, now you want to go back to that direction. But when you had the deal, you was in Puff. You wasn't claiming battle rap, were you?
Okay, I'm about to fry you.
I'm asking you. Tell me.
Fry you. 2008. I got my second deal with Bad Boy. Won a Music Atlanta group in 2006. I battled My Sign in 2008. I didn't lose my deal till 2009. I was still battling with a deal when I didn't have to.
Okay.
Mook and them was on the undercard. Rex and them was on the undercard. I was the top seed at that time. I battled the goon straight home from jail. Me. Not nobody else.
So you was
and I
claiming
didn't have to. I had a deal. I was working on music. But what you don't understand about this whole music against the battle rap world is they brainwash you. When you get to the music industry, when you start making records, in the business of making records, they tell you that battle stop right here, right at that door. Don't come in here with another punchline. We are in the business of selling records. So me by even doing the World Series of Hip Hop Battle in My Sign was me staying true to the culture. I don't give a fuck if I got a deal or not. They called on Philly, I'm here. I got a deal. What's up? If Ness can come up, I didn't care about Reed or Hattie or none of them. I said they called on Philly. Ness will be there. And I had a deal. I could have played Hollywood. Oh, I got the deal now. Puff told me that stops here. That's done. We're not doing that no more. But when they called on Philly and the Reeds and the Hatties and the NHs and them declined, who stepped up? A nigga with a deal. Why? I shouldn't have been there. I had so many soldiers ready to go up there and cut the niggas' heads off. And they didn't. And that's how I got back into the battle rap culture. I was out, all the way out. I only got back in when they called on my city and niggas started declining. And I couldn't make it look like that.
Say that.
So I was battling with a deal. 08, I was currently signed to Bad Boy Records. It's on YouTube.
It's right here. I see it. I saw it.
So don't say when it start willing down and start flickering out.
But when you was with the band, but you just said it. You just said
it wasn't flickering out. I was on my second deal.
You
that
just
was my
said
second check for Puff.
finish.
I was up there from 02 to 09 with one album. Nobody does that on a major. Only Ness can do that.
I can't talk over. Tell me when you're done.
I'm done.
Like I said, when you was with the band, I ain't heard nothing about battle rap, and I watched you. Facts.
We created the lane. I just told you. Me
all right,
and
but
Mills
still, you
set
ain't
the
saying
pace.
that. Mook and them niggas was going
doing
in that
what?
direction.
What was
they
they
was going
doing?
in that direction, building the on the DVDs. While you was on TV, nigga.
Yeah, making records.
All right, that's what I'm saying. So that's why they looking at
Every
like
battle
that.
rapper's dream. Let's not forget the battle rappers.
We didn't say that.
The battle rapper's goal was to beat everybody to competition. The battle rapper's goal in the neighborhood was to eliminate all competition.
Facts.
Don't listen to his rhymes. Mine. I have the heat. Give me the deal.
Facts.
That's the end game. It wasn't to keep battling for the rest of your life. It was to get a record deal. So let's not sit here like battle rapper was the all and everything back then. It wasn't.
It was
the
not.
stepping stone.
But I'm giving you a
now it's mainstream. You want to say battle rap? Woo woo woo. It wasn't that.
I'm
then.
giving you the other side of the spectrum. How your name might have been left out due to certain work that was put in while you had a deal doing your thing, what you were supposed to do, while you followed your dreams.
Always got to come in and breathe life back to it. Me and Mills breathed life back into the first resurgence, and then me and My Sign breathed life back into the second insurgence. You didn't get Arsenal and Shotgun Shield to after 08. You had Mook, Rex, Uncasa, you had Shells, you had me, you had Sam Scarfo. I'm the one who brung French Montana up the Bad Boy to do the Cocaine City when he was battling Scar Child and all them up Fight Club. He was asking the the interns up there, yo, who up there? Then that's up there. Can I come get an interview? French Montana didn't even know what the exotic weed was. We was buying cornbread and buying motherfucking J Spice and $100 sacks and $50 sacks and shit. Had that shit there. And French didn't know what the fuck it was. French did not see a Bad Boy studio until Ness brought him inside of a Bad Boy studio to do an interview. Then ask him when you see him. If he say any other thing less than, he's a liar. I'm not on the same timeline, bro. I mean, I got the accolades and the money to show for it, but I was there.
Nobody's questioning that.
I know you saying why I get talked out. Why I get left
I'm not
out the
questioning that
talks.
at all. I think
it's
that
because people. You see, as soon as I came on with the DJ G Money do, and that's why the whole industry looks as that. I ain't gonna play that shit. That's how I already know. Y'all gonna come in with the doop shit, but they don't know what kind of grind Ness was on prior to the band. I was in the streets. I was getting locked up. I was in the penitentiary. I was going through a bunch of shit. So I was already seasoned. I was 25. I was almost too old to make the group. The group criteria, as far as age-wise, was from 16 to 24. I was 25. I wasn't even supposed to be there, but I was so good They just had to let an old nigga in.
But do you understand what I'm saying? Yes, you can see what I'm saying, that you followed your dream. And in turn, by you following your dream, the people that were keeping it going on the DVDs and having things going that was causing the DVDs to sell at one point, you know, they have what they say that they are the forefathers, regardless of what, because you went off.
What I'm saying, but basically what I'm saying, you are right, and I'm agreeing with you.
And I'm agreeing with you as well.
What I'm saying is, the energy wasn't there like it is now. The energy wasn't built around being a battle rapper. And what I'm saying is, you got some dudes, they're like making records. I'm not trying to be lit. I'm a battle rapper. Every day I wake up, that's my goal. I'm trying to get up there with Sue Surf and battle Shotgun and all these colorful dudes. Nobody's trying to. I know some dudes, they don't do nothing. They don't make hooks, choruses, bridges. They don't go in the studio. They don't record. Every day, all day, battle rap records. Yeah, I come in with the sig, and then I blow. This is what these dudes doing because they see it's a lane for that. Mm-hmm. But you got some guys that transition into rap careers, budding rap careers outside of the battle rap, like Sue Surf and K Shine and Arsenal. And these dudes can do it both. And that's what I've been trying to show people, the balance the whole time. You could do records and be on the major platform and still battle rap. I'm the first to do that. Not Mook, not Rex, not Arsenal, Ness. Battle rap with a deal. All on the line. Bought 1,000 niggas with me up there in Harlem. So this is where the resentment from Ness come from, where the rivalry with the Philly come from. I went up there and told New York, suck, I don't give a fuck. Even Puff to like, how many you had with you? Because you was talking crazy. I had actually Puff Sean Combs say this to me. How many did you have with you? You couldn't have been in Harlem talking that you was talking. I couldn't believe you got out there in one piece. This is how I push it, and this is how I carry it. This is how I always carried it. But you know, they don't want to give me the light. That's cool. I jump back in for that reason, to show people I still can compete at a high level, and that I still have the drive, and I still have the energy to do this and chase it and get in there with the young talent and the ones that everybody's looking at, and the ones all the viewers and the fans is holding up their jock strap.
So what do you feel they should do? Give you your credit and say like Ness was.
Now, I didn't want to get to this point because the whole thing is, this thing is based around a smack thing. Okay, like I said, from World Series, you got to understand me and Smack's history. From World Series of Hip Hop, Smack was the cameraman. They documented that whole event. They got paid to do the camera work for that event.
I'm okay. I'm all right.
So when they didn't, when the people that promoted that event or put the money behind that event didn't come through on the financial promises, Smack and them just did what they always do. We got the footage. New York versus Philly is out. They didn't give us the bread. And that's how that, boom. But you got to remember, I was the headliner. Mook battle Young Hot, undercard. T-Rex battle Tech Nine, undercard. Even Reese Still and Lady Luck, undercard. I was the top seed. This is in 08, not even 12 years ago. And from then on, who I battled? Iron Solomon, another legend. World supremacist. Arsenal. He was getting all these dudes, except for Iron Solomon, T-Rex, and Murder Mook, and Math Hoffa. It wasn't a lot to where it's now. I jumped back in. I said, who doing some shit on the battle rap? And my young boy sat back and they showed me all this shit that. And then I did one block and talked shit and I was back in. My next battle was Iron Solomon, right after my sign. So I have the ability at that time in my career, I had the ability to get whatever battle I wanted. Because they still hold me to that light. They don't hold me now because I don't do the things that a lot of people do. And DNA told me. Shout out to Smack. We talked at the lockdown card. DNA was one of the persons that, you know, had one of the investors in what Smack was doing in Philly there. He was like, bro, I was one of the main reasons. I was one of the most proprietors for you. I wanted you to, I'm like, how y'all gonna have Reed Dollars, Cassidy, and I have Ness on a Smack card in Philly? He said, I don't know. He was like, yo, we don't smacking them. We don't got his number. It was already done. We already did the battles. We already did the matches and woo, woo, woo. He was like, Ness, but you know what it is? I mean, I'll tell you, it's not your style. She said, so don't get me wrong. You don't blog enough. You're not vocal. You're not on the net. You're not on the internet. People don't know what you got going on. So niggas gonna think you cool. Oh, he cool. We don't need to book him. He all right.
So, but why it can't be the fact that you lost to the nigga DNA at Summer Madness?
And this is where my 6 degrees of separation story ends. From the energy off the mic sign, from me going up there to tell New York and fuck this. In fact, they couldn't wait for me to come back up the turnpike with that shit.
Understood.
So the DNA shit was like, we got Ness back up here. We don't give a what DNA say. This is New York against Ness today. Boo. Boo your ass. Boo, motherfucker. The last time we seen you came up here with 100 talking about New York and fuck this. We not letting you get out this building this day with this shit. You can say the hottest shit in America. Flames can come out your fucking mouth today. Boo. And we got Puff up top. Boo! And that was the energy that day. No matter what I said, DNA, you watch that battle again, DNA goes maybe 45 seconds without a reaction. Now, how did he kill me? Name one thing DNA did in that battle that you remember. Name one line. Give me a scheme. Give me a rebuttal. You don't know. It's my antics that made that battle go to 1 million plus. Me showing out, because they didn't want to hear me rap. So they want to see me act like a fucking savage, a gorilla. This is what I'm going to do. Here, take this water. Cool down, y'all. Cheesecake shit. I'm throwing shit up there. I'm pointing at I'm doing all types of shit. I didn't want to hear me rap. After I took that, then they was like, all right, Ness, you didn't took the hit already. You didn't sacrifice yourself. You back in. But it's just like Chris Brown crying at the BET Awards. You got to do something when they break you all the way down till they let you back in. And that was my Chris Brown at the BET Awards. DNA, get him the fuck out of here. We don't give a fuck what you say. We gonna supercharge every bar, every line. We don't give a fuck. Especially, and this get the fuck out of here, and get him the fuck out of here. The whole building, niggas saying it outside and didn't know the slogan. What? Yeah, get the fuck out of here. I don't know what they got going on in there. I had more Mook coming to me after that. Yo, they hate like a man. That's I don't know what the fuck is going on. I had New York in the building like, yo, they don't speak today, Ness. They don't. I don't know what's up. So that's the kind of situation that me and Smack talk. He was like, Forefather, which is my brother, which was also a nigga that was against me in the beginning. He's like, man, I ain't like how you came up here with the whole Mike Sign from New York shit. Then once I battled Mike Sign, we kind of got close and we kind of built a relationship. And he was like, yo, you my nigga, that Smack right over here. Talk to him. Forefather, yo, my nigga should have been on the card. Smack was like, facts, my nigga, facts. Call my number if you serious. We can work this out. I'm like, are we cool? He was like, yeah. Why shouldn't we be? Same shit I asked him at the Cassidy 2 years ago when y'all initially went to go book him. Smack, is we good? Smack said, yeah. Why not? Why shouldn't we be good? I'm like, I don't, you know.
I don't know why you ask questions like that. I didn't get it.
Because I see Math Hoffa punch people and still be on Smack, so I don't understand what's the big deal. I see people fuck up their bread directly, not indirectly, and they have repeated appearances. I've seen people like Arsenal create a whole battle league, which is in direct competition to Smack. He still gets appearances. So what is my gripe over there? If I see people directly in competition with their company and people that damages their bread mid through the event and still gets paid to a performance fee to be on their platform, then what's the issue? Because I never did any of these things.
Your last performance, because of the crowd, like you said, if you blame the crowd or whatever, it wasn't good on camera. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. Watched it. Booed you, boo. Pull out some. Cool. It wasn't.
Cool.
So how are they gonna book somebody that? But I get what you're saying.
Opposed to Math Hoffa punching
I get what you're
Jones.
saying. Hold on. For that was years later. That was years later.
We talking about the principle.
That was years later. So, on top of that,
me getting booed don't look better on camera than Math Hoffa punching Serious Jones.
It looked way better on camera.
Come on, bro.
But hold on. And then what DNA said about you also, what DNA said to you also played effect in it. You wasn't blogging. You wasn't doing none of that. So I can see.
Nah, he didn't say. He said that after the fact. He said that last year in Philly to me.
Oh, last year.
He didn't say that after the battle.
But were you blogging after that? Were you blogging after that battle, nigga?
Nah, but I came more vocal. I started doing my freestyles. I started having more presence on internet and on social media.
All right, but were you? It was anything with battle rap?
Yeah, but not no Smack appearances.
At the end of the day,
nah, because I know you and Smack good friends. This is not attack at Smack.
No, I don't think that.
Listen
this is
to
not
me,
where I'm
bro.
coming from. No, but you
Listen
can't do that because you're gonna paint a narrative like I'm doing that for Smack. No, I don't want you to do that because it had nothing to do with Smack. I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to explain to you from the other side of the spectrum. I get what you said. You have a valid argument.
My biggest battle, I didn't look so well.
Exactly, and you're saying that how can Math Hoffa punch somebody in the face? It would be his second time doing that in front of Smack because he did it to Dose, right, and then he did it to Serious Jones. But I think Math was out of URL for like 3 years from that.
He just battled Calico the year later.
No, he did not. No, he did not.
Bro, I will get up and kick that fucking...
You ain't kicking
Oh, listen.
You bugging the fuck out.
Summer Madness 1.
Let me check it out.
Summer Madness fucking 1. Math Hoffa battled Calico. Math Hoffa got booed out the fucking building. He was the first to get booed in Webster Hall. Let's check the timeline, okay? If anybody was following up to then, me and Math Hoffa had the storyboard. We had the internet beef going back and forth. I said, who y'all got for me? Y'all better have Math Hoffa. You know what Smack and Beasley told me? He got fried. He got fried by Calico. He didn't do no blogging. He didn't do no explaining. It don't make sense. We have DNA for you. So the way the battle came in, it was left field.
Okay.
It was like the scraps that we got left over. Yeah, DNA, we got to give the young boy a shot. Give him the vet. It was that one of those things. The storyboard, the better battle that sits on paper was Ness and Math Hoffa. That was the battle that's supposed to go on. But prior to him getting killed, the Calico, a year later, Summer Madness 1, they didn't feel like he had enough worth to be up there on stage with me at that time. So then they insert DNA. Like I said, it's a different timeline.
You're talking about punching. You just pull the mic towards you because you're blocking my camera.
What I'm saying is,
you're blocking my camera.
This one was.
Let me talk my now because I just heard you. It was a very good point. You just said Math Hoffa punched Sirius Jones in the face and got back on stage. Yes, that's the example you used.
Yes.
So that's the example I'm going off of.
Yes.
I'm going off of that. And I told you after he did that, he was banned off of URL for a while.
But he eventually it came back.
And you eventually came back too. He was on ban, you battle Steams, all that shit is story. You forgot?
Nah, that wasn't okay. All right, cool. You got a valid point. But look at the drop. Summer Madness 2 to fucking DOA.
Okay.
That's a pity battle. Like,
Okay.
all right, Ness. Let's see what you got going on there.
So why? So
you with the tantrum. You see what I'm saying? It's not.
Open that door so this fly can get out because this fly pissing me off.
It was a pity battle. It was like, you know what I'm saying? And that battle, because I like I said, we all at the same timeline. That wasn't Smack's battle. Smack didn't come in the building like, yeah, I got Steams and Ness. He came in like, where's my bread? I'm just getting paid to get on stage and do my Smack. Oh, Ness battling Steams? Oh, that look good on paper. It wasn't like he was knowest of the whole event and who was matched up. He got paid appearance fee. They put their name on it. Smack, DUA. Smack, sit up there. Here's your bread. Do your Smack. Announce the battles. Go the fuck home. It wasn't a Smack battle. We need to use Smack's name to throw this battle in Pittsburgh.
Got you. So do you think that you and Math Hoffa battle would still be interesting?
Nah, not today. Not today. It has no value. At that time, that was the more sensible battle. But because he lost to Calico the year prior in Summer Madness 1, and he didn't do no blogging, and he wasn't vocal about his loss or win, or whatever thought he did, it wasn't. Now it probably would be a little bit better because of his success with his podcast and shit like that. He's more visible. But back then, without all the social media and Instagram and how we get it down and people take shots at each other and drag each other now, that wasn't back then. So we had like a natural, like, going on, like a storyboard. Like, our beef was like, it was internal. It was real. We was taking shots and shit like that. And then they was like, nah, we're not gonna give you Math. He ain't got killed. We ain't seen him. We ain't heard from him. We got DNA for you.
So does it bother you that other people from Philly, like the Reed Dollars, get on certain cards and you didn't get on certain cards? Does that bother you? Because you don't seem like a hater, but does it bother you?
I wouldn't say bother me. Because, I mean, as long as Philly's getting represented and we got a place up there on this stage, I'm cool with that. Especially Reed. Me and Reed come from Southwest. We from the same neighborhood. So I would never get up there like, I don't like how they don't got Reed up there and they don't got me. Never. You'll never hear me say that.
Respect.
Because he's from Southwest. He's from the same litter
Pull the mic
that
a
I
little
come
closer.
from.
Fix the
He's
mic.
from the same litter that I come from. This way.
That's good. That's good. You had to just bend it. Pause.
All right, he's from the same litter that I come from. So I don't cringe at seeing any of these Philly guys up on a Smack stage.
But do you still feel that Ness should be called? Because Ness, like you said, your words, started this shit, basically. That's what you said.
Yeah. I didn't start battle rap, but I started the resurgence of who you currently...
The resurgence, thank you. So do you feel that when it's a card, especially if it's Philly or whatever...
Philly card, definitely. I don't give a fuck about anywhere else in the world. Smack comes to Philly. The history we had from '08 up to now with the World Series of hip hop, how iconic that was. You cannot come to Philly and not. Even if I didn't like Ness on paper, Ness, Cassidy, Reed, bill collector. It just,
Respect.
And for the performance that people put on that night, I could have did a lot of way better. It would have been more epic, you know what I mean, if I got up there and did my antics. But all in all, it was a good card, and it was a good turnout. But Philly is unhinged, and we really didn't just show the event that love. I think it took Smack a little bit too long to get down there to us. They went to every region but us, and Philly felt that energy. Like, yo, bro, you going the last stop of the tour? Us? All right, we about to show the out.
So you think that's what Philly people were thinking? That's how Philly people think.
Nah, I didn't know that's what. I didn't think. I know I was in the crowd. What y'all feel about this? He took too long. We tipping.